Hi, Noel. I wanted to talk to you about the physical sphere. I feel like we don't talk about it enough because we take it for granted. I mean, there's so many resources out there regarding physical fitness, physical health, that we haven't been talking about it. So I wanted to know you've put your physical health at the forefront of your life for many, many, many years. And you do it for many reasons, but you put your videos out there on social media, you talk to people about it. People come up to you and ask you, wow, I saw what you did with, this weight lift you did the other day. How much weight was that? And then they follow up and ask you, what should I be doing? So, what's your advice to them? What kind of physical fitness routine do you recommend people have?
Great question, Sabrina. For me, um, two simple things. If you're out there looking for a physical fitness regimen, I encourage you to look for two things. One, try to find something, Sabrina, that's sustainable. And what I mean by that is find a routine, no matter what it is, that you're going to do and you'll continue to do. And then secondly, try to find something that you can replicate. And what I mean by that is not just simply the movements, but rather the style of training that you might select. Your question about, maybe what I've done. So I have chosen to follow a physical fitness regimen called CrossFit. And it's basically a do everything and do it as fast as you possibly can. And despite what detractors might say, do it as safely as you can. And that's something that has worked for me because I know that for myself, there are certain things that I'm looking for. My one overriding goal with any physical fitness regimen for me personally has always been strength over everything. There's the old adage that strong people are harder to kill, and I espouse that philosophy. So that's kind of what I've chosen for myself. I know for you, Sabrina, you've got lots of obligations. I know you've got a lot of things going on in your life. Maybe you can detail some of the physical regimens that you follow, the fitness regimens.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not promoting, this is not a video promoting CrossFit, but
No,
um,
not at all.
not at all. But I have to tell you, that many years ago when we had a CrossFit gym, um, I wasn't as dedicated to it. I didn't enjoy it as much. And I think I allowed the competitive pressure of it get to me. I felt like I needed to, be the strongest person at the gym or the fastest person at the gym. But over time, now we have all the equipment. We're fortunate enough that we have all the equipment in our garage. So if someone could do that, that's a great thing to do. um I've learned to love it. Like, I love the weightlifting now. It does make me feel strong. And, I'm not the thinnest I've ever been or that I want to be right now. Just that's like a choice, a personal choice. But I'm strong and I love that feeling. It makes me feel healthy. Um, I don't necessarily do all the workouts you do, but I do what works for me when it comes to CrossFit. You tailor it, it's all personal, right? And
Absolutely.
subjective. Um,
Subjective in nature.
exactly. And other things I like to do, I like to go running when the weather cools off. Right now, it's been over 100 degrees here for 2 months. So it's not happening right now, maybe on a treadmill. And I love to play tennis. So that's another thing I enjoy doing. And it keeps my heart rate up. My tennis coach is awesome. So yeah, those are a couple of things. I think, you said sustainability and
Being
repair.
able to replicate it.
Yeah, and that's one thing I've been able to do, and I feel like I like my routine right now. But it's taken me a while to get there and to
I
really
love
enjoy
that.
what I've been doing.
Yeah, Sabrina, I think you sort of covered it perfectly in terms of how you're looking for a physical fitness regimen and what satisfies you. The other thing I think our viewers should be aware of is just how diverse the selections are that you have for your physical fitness regimen. You're doing lots of different things, which also has to keep things pretty exciting for you, and you don't reach that sort of mundane, boring workout over and over again. Yes, you want to be able to replicate, but having variety within that is great. You can still replicate variety, And I think that's really important. It's probably what also helps keep you going and doing all that. CrossFit for me offers that variety.
Yeah.
So I'm never doing that same workout over and over again. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
getting strong, but I'm getting fast. I'm getting agile, powerful, all of those things that I'm looking for on my own personal fitness journey. So I think that's wonderful that you've sort of found your sort of fitness niche where you can go and do a variety of things and they all satisfy what it is that you're looking for. You're working on a sport, you're getting stronger, you're getting faster, you're also enjoying quiet walks, maybe doing some decompression
And
mentally
that's
as
one thing
well.
I was
So,
gonna tell you. Sometimes it's a walk, and you and I have done it in our neighborhood
yeah,
and go for a
yeah,
couple of miles or, sometimes it's a short walk. But I've learned that the physical activity helps my mental health so much. There are times where if I'm feeling overwhelmed or even sad, I'll go into the garage and do a quick workout, even if it's
yeah,
15, 20
absolutely.
minutes. And it's like I can feel those endorphins being released from my body.
Release, yeah.
It is
Sabrina,
fantastic. And
you also mentioned something I think is really critical for our viewers, and that is whatever your physical fitness journey is that you're on or that you're going on, it is not a comparison with anyone else. You
mm,
talked about in CrossFit feeling like that need to kind of keep up and maybe be the best or whatever the case might have been. And that is so true. We are all on our own individual journeys in all 5 spheres and absolutely in the physical sphere because we're all built differently. Yes, we're all humans, but we all have different abilities. We have different limitations, maybe due to injuries, genetics, whatever. So I think that is a really great point that you made earlier.
yeah. And one more thing I want to add is, you said don't compare yourself to anyone else. This is your journey. And even
Correct.
when it comes to looking a certain way, say you've been working out for, a year and I'm going to just use this example. Everyone, talks about CrossFit with you. But they oversee that I've been doing it for so long and I can do a pull up and I can deadlift, over 200 pounds. And I was like, I was joking around with you recently and I was like, no one's asking me how my workouts are
Huh.
going, but that's okay. It's for me personally.
Yep.
So, I
100%.
work out for myself and that's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't compare. And that's the key. Find
Yeah.
something that is sustainable, that you can replicate, that you enjoy along the way. And then make sure that you're not worried about comparing what you're doing physically to someone else. It doesn't make any difference in the world. And at the end of the day, no one really cares anyway.
Exactly. Well, I hope everyone has gotten some good tips from this. I know before we started this recording, we talked about putting some um, credible resources regarding the positive impact of weightlifting and building muscle for everyone. So we'll make sure to add those to the mobile app and the website.
Absolutely. And if you're thinking about goal planning, go ahead and use our app, the 5 Spheres of Fit app. It's a great opportunity to list all of the different goals that you have, create tasks for those goals, and then timeframes in which you want to achieve those. So it's a great opportunity to get started on your physical fitness regimen.
Thank you.